It's a windy day here in Pequannock / Fountain Plains, New Jersey, here at the PTHS baseball field. But overall, it is a beautiful sunny morning here today, and it is going to be an insane matchup here as Pequannock will be taking on the Madison Dodgers. In the previous matchup, Pequannock and Madison was on the road. It was supposed to be 2 days ago, but of course the thunderstorm came, and we had the lightning detector go off twice on us, and that's what caused the game to be canceled. It was supposed to be yesterday. It got moved, but of course it rained all day, so then the game got moved to today. There was supposed to be 2 games, one yesterday and one today, for different teams. We were supposed to play Fairlawn yesterday, and also Morristown Beard today. So 2 games that were canceled for this game because this game's important as it's in a divisional game inside the NJAC conference. Anyways, good morning everybody and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Todd Kostak reporting this game to you live here on TJK Network. Again, a beautiful morning overall here at Pequannock Township High School, where Pequannock will be playing Madison. Let's get into the stats. So of course, the last matchup was on May 7th, where Pequannock got the victory, 7-6 against Madison. Warner was the starting pitcher, but Tommy Korn was the winning pitcher. Came in relief for Nick Warner. He threw 104 pitches, Warner, on the mound. And today, it will be Michael Gertler who gets to start. So, of course, Pequannock will be entering this game with an overall record of 12-6, with a 6-1 record in the NJAC Liberty Division. They have jumped to first after defeating Madison. As we get into Madison stats, they're entering this game with an overall record of 12-3. And they have a 4-1 record in the NJAC Liberty Division. They were 4-0 previously at first, while Pequannock was 5-1. And of course, the winning percentage is what matters. So Madison having a 100% winning percentage is what put them in first compared to Pequannock. But now that Madison has 1 loss and they also have less games in the division, for that huge divisional win with a score of 7-6. It'll be interesting to see what goes down today if we have an epic game, as that game that we previously saw was an epic one as it went to 9 innings, technically an MLB length game, as we get into things here. Let's get over your batting order for Pequannock. So here is our batting order for today's game. At right field, Donovan Castle will be leading off, followed by left fielder Tommy Korn, then shortstop Jack Picardo, and then your starting pitcher Michael Gertler, and then the designated hitter Nick Koltak, and then at center field it will be Nick Zucala batting 6th. 7th will be the first baseman, number 8, Bryce Rosen, as Gertler is on the mound, so he won't be playing first. And then batting 8th will be number 22, Bobby Van Riper, who's playing second base. And then Cooper Carlin at third base in the 9th spot. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribing to our channel is completely free and helps us out a ton. Send this message to family and friends who can subscribe as we try to reach our next goal of 1,100. Hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already. Once again, it's completely free. And also turn on post notifications while you're at it, as you can be notified when we upload our next video or we go live next with our broadcasts. Also, be sure, if you would like to go into any individual stream and turn on post notifications, as we put up every stream week on a weekly basis now. So you can go in any broadcast for any certain game you're trying to watch and notify yourself for that one. This stream is brought to you by our official sponsors, Bulbhead.com and TopWaterBastards.com. Anyways, here we are getting ready for this important divisional game as Pequannock looks to continue holding their 1 seed as of right now, as that huge win against Madison a few days ago got them a lot of power points, which jumped them to the number 1 seed in the power points rankings, which is huge for the state playoffs, which is not too far away. So Pequannock will look to build on some more power points, hopefully picking up a win today in this second meeting between Madison in this little mini 2-game series, and look for the sweep. Here is the batting order for the Madison Dodgers. Leading off will be the shortstop, Liam Melvin, and then followed by Carter Ferris, and then Sam Burke, and then number 16, Chris Vaughn, and then it will be number 23, Pat Lang, and then followed by Will Bias, and then Jackson Strauss, and then the last spot will be Luke McGuire. So that is your batting order for the Madison Dodgers. If anyone from the visiting side, Madison, is watching, we welcome you to our broadcast. We hope you guys enjoy it. Same for people watching at home for Pequannock here on TJK Network. As we get ready for this showdown. Here at the PTHS baseball field, where today it is a cool 59 degrees, mostly sunny with a little bit of clouds in the sky. Again, a great day for baseball, but the wind may, play a part with the pitching, of course, as it always can. If you guys want to watch boys lacrosse, it is available on TJK Network too at any time. Anyways, let's get into our pitching stats for Pequannock as Pequannock gets out on the field ready to go. And here is your starting pitcher for Pequannock, as we mentioned earlier, and that is going to be number 18, Michael Gertler. He will be entering this game with a 2-3 record with an ERA of 3.17. He has pitched for 33.1 innings, and he has allowed 30 hits, 19 walks, has hit one batter, and has struck out 30 batters, and he averages 5 strikeouts per game. So, again, Gertler, the number 2 pitcher for Pequannock in the rotation, as Warner has pitched 104 pitches on May 7th for the first game in that 7-6, 9-inning victory for Pequannock. So, Warner will still be not able to pitch for a few days as the cool down in effect continues. But Gertler has gotten the job done, even though he has a 2-3 record. Again, you can see the ERA. He's got a pretty solid ERA. So he's definitely doing his part. And we'll look to hopefully get another win on his record. So again, leading off for Madison will be number 1, Liam Melvin, for the top of the first. So here we are as we get things ready to go. And here we are entering the top of the first inning with Liam Melvin up to bat for the Madison Dodgers as they get things started off here. This one's popped up. And Jack Picardo makes the catch there. Cooper Carlin didn't actually have it. It was about a drop, but Picardo there to the rescue. It's an out. That was a sequence, I can tell you there. Cooper Carlin was going to make the catch, but it was going to drop out of his glove. But Picardo there saved it from dropping, and it's an out. So now we're up to the next bat, number 3, Carter Ferris. One out count. 2-0. 2-0 count on Carter Ferris. And it's now a 3-0 count. Both teams with 12 wins. Pequannock has a couple more games played, 12-6 versus Madison, who's 12-3. But both teams neck to neck, division-wise. Gertler finds strike zone. The count is now 3-1. And now on strike start, that's ball 4. It's a walk on Carter Ferris. He'll take first. And now number 8, Sam Burke, up to bat for the Dodgers. With the runner on first now. Runner was about to go, but Thomas Picardo, the great block to prevent anything from happening. 1-0. Pickoff attempt, the runner gets back, he's safe at first. Our pickoff attempt, runner was back again, safe. Ball 2, 2-0 count. On Sam Burke. This one is lined out center field. It's a base hit. And Madison's going to make their way back home. And a run's going to score. It will be an RBI double for Sam Burke. And Madison will take a 1-0 lead to start off here. In the top of the first. So, 1 out. Sam Burke, who just got an RBI double at second base in scoring position for number 16, Chris Vaughn, who's up to bat now for the Dodgers. One out count. Runner gets back. He'll be safe at second on the pickoff attempt. Strike 1, that will be a 1-1 count on Chris Vaughn. This one strikes third. It gets behind Picardo. And the runner at second steals third. And the count will be 2-1 now. one is caught at left field. Tie again at home is another run that will score. It will be 2-0 Madison on a sac fly. This one will get to third and over to first for the out, and that'll do it. For the top of the first, as we'll now enter the bottom of the first shortly. Madison leads 2-0, an RBI double, and a sac fly. So let's go over the starting pitcher for the Madison Dodgers, and that's going to be number 11, Luke McGuire. Let's pull up his stats. Here it is. Luke McGuire, he has pitched for a total of 6 innings. He has allowed 4 hits, 2 walks, has struck out 7 batters, has hit none, and will be entering this game with a 3.5 ERA. So Luke McGuire, the starting pitcher for the Madison Dodgers. The previous pitcher for the Dodgers on Wednesday's game was Liam Melvin. Or excuse me, not sure. That was actually Madison's batting. They don't have anybody on their pitcher, so I'm actually not sure, as that was not recorded on the NJ.com website for some reason. So that's a mystery, but I'm pretty sure whoever their number 1 pitcher is was the one that was on the mound. Anyways, here we go as we enter the bottom of the first with Donovan Castle up to bat. Pequannock trailing 2-0. Looking to get back in the game early. There's plenty of time. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count on Donovan Castle. And this one is lined out to left field. It'll be a base hit for Donovan Castle as we get things going here. And now Tommy Corn up to bat. with the man on. So the left fielder, Tommy Korn, now up for the Golden Panthers. And this one is grounded right past the pitcher. They are unable to make the play. It was a good recovery, though, by Madison, but not in time. It is a base hit. Castle will advance to second, and now Jack Picardo is up to bat. So that ball was grounded right to the pitcher, Luke McGuire, but he was unable to get it. Went right past him. The shortstop made a good play, though, on getting to it, but unfortunately, the throw was not made in time, and there's 2 men on base. Now Pequannock has a runner in scoring position that Jack Picardo can bring in to get Pequannock on the board. Jack Picardo dealt a strike, 0-1 for the count. And this one gets out to right field. And that'll be another base hit, and the bases will now be loaded. And now number 18, Michael Gertler, up to bat for Pequannock. So no outs, bases loaded, and Gertler up to bat. No one came in to score from Jack Picardo's hit as it got out in a pretty shallow spot at right field. So Madison could have had enough time to get that throw at home here. This one is popped up and caught for the out. And now the designated hitter, number 23, Nick Kolatak, up to bat for Pequannock. And Kolatak is hit. That's going to force a run to come in and score for Pequannock. And the Panthers are on the board as Castle has walked home, as he has nowhere else to go. So it's a 2-1 game with 1 out. And now to bat is Nick Zucala. Bases are still loaded. Pequannock can tie this game up or even take a lead, for that matter. And this one is lined out to center field. It's caught. Tigan is Tommy Korn. He gets at home. He'll score. The game is tied at 2. Jack Picardo will also advance to third. So runner at each corner now with 2 outs. The game is tied at 2. And now Bryce Rosen up to bat for Pequannock. Swing and a miss. Bryce Rosen chased. Just short. 0-1. Pickoff attempt on Nick Kolatak. He's safe at first. Another pickoff attempt. The runner safe at first once again. Oh, 1 count on Bryce Rosen. 0-2 as he's dealt strike 2. This one is grounded to short. They'll make the play to first and get the out. And that's going to do it for the bottom of the first as we now enter the top of the second. But Pequannock goes from down 2-0 to square this game even at 2-2. So we'll be entering the top of the second shortly where Madison will get back up to bat. But again, it's a whole new ball game. Pretty early in this game as both teams scored 2 runs in the first inning. More to come shortly. Anyways, here we are entering the top of the second with number 23, Pat Lang, up to bat. Oh, 1 for the count on Pat Lang. Popped up. This one's at left center field and caught for the out. One out on the Dodgers. Now to bat is number 6, Will Bias. And this one gets over to Bobby Van Riper. Over the first to Rosen for the out. 2 outs. Now to bat is number 10, Jackson Strauss. Two oh. swing and a miss. 2-1. This one's low. 3-1. And that's also low. That's ball 4 for the walk. So Jackson Strauss to first. And now, last in the order is Luke McGuire, the pitcher in this game, number 11, batting. One on McGuire. One with 2 outs on Madison. Looking for one more here to get back up to bat. Pickoff attempt. Jackson Strauss gets back. He saved at first. This one strikes dirt. 1-1 count on Luke McGuire. Now pickoff attempt. Runner save at first again. One count with 2 outs. Another pickoff attempt. Runner safe again. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. The count now at 1-2. Runner goes. But it doesn't matter anyway because that pitch was strike 3. And that'll do it for the top of the second. So Madison, the runner at first there, was about to steal, but the pitch was strike 3. So that's out number 3, and that's the end of the top of the second as we now enter the bottom where Pequannock gets back up to bat shortly. Here we are entering the bottom of the second. Up to bat for Pequannock is number 22, Bobby Van Riper. One out on Van Riper. One count. This one strikes dirt. 2-1. Popped up. This one is going foul. And it is caught in foul territory for the out. And now to bat is number 20, Cooper Carlin. Lined out to center field. It's a base hit. And now to bat is number 9, Donovan Castles. We're back at the top of the order. For a second, the scoreboard said 2 outs, but I knew it was 1 out because Van Riper is what let us off here in the bottom of the second. And, of course, he fouled out. So he was the only out. Swing and a miss on Castle, 0-1. Looks like they fixed the scoreboard here at the baseball field to 1 out. I knew we were correct. One on Castle. This one is out at center field. It's caught for the out. Tommy Corn now coming up to bat for Pequannock. So 2 outs on Pequannock, 1 out on Tommy Corn for the count. Runner on first for Pequannock, it's Cooper Carlin. Fouled back to even the count at 1-1. Runner tries to go, and that ball gets past the first baseman. Cooper Carlin will steal second. Two-one count on Tommy Korn. Cooper Carlin went. They try to make the throw. We got past the first baseman, number 16, Chris Vaughn. And Carlin was able to go. And he got the second. And now, Pequannock has a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. That's strike 2. Count out 2-2. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 3 for out number 3. And that'll do it for the second inning. As we now enter the top of the third momentarily. Game still tied, even at 2-2. Here we are in the top of the third. As we're back at the top of the order for the Madison Dodgers. As number 1, Liam Melvin up to bat. Tipped back foul, 0-1. This one is popped up and goes foul right beside right field. Oh, 2 count on Liam Melvin, the shortstop. for the Dodgers. This one's popped up. At center field, it's caught. For the out. Now its bat is number 3, Carter Ferris. One. That one struck dirt. 1-1. That one's a little high. 2-1. Strike 2. Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 3. 2 outs. Girdler picking up a huge strikeout for Pequannock. Now up to bat is number 8, Sam Burke. Popped up. It's gonna go foul. 1-1 count with 2 outs. One. Three-one count. And that one's low for ball 4. That's a walk. 2 outs, a runner will be on first. And now up to bat is number 16, Chris Vaughn. One out. Strike one. Count even at 1-1. Pickoff attempt. Sam Burke, safe at first. Runner was about to go, but gets back. He's safe at first. 2-1 the count. Runner goes. No throw is made. He'll steal second. 3-1 count on the batter, Chris Vaughn. 2 outs. Pequannock has on Madison, but Madison now got a runner in scoring position at second. This one is popped up. It's going to go foul. That'll make the count go full at 3-2. Batter's gonna take time. Actually, we're gonna have a little mound meeting instead, actually. That's going to be ball 4 for the walk. So runner on first and second now with 2 outs. Now to bat is number 2, Andrew Haviland. One out. Strike 1. 1-1 count. Pickoff attempt at second. The runner is safe. It was very close, so I think he was going to be out. Again, Pequannock just needs one more out here to get out of a little bit of the jam here. Popped up. And caught. For the out. And that's out number 3. And now Pequannock will get back up to bat for the bottom of the 3rd momentarily. Here we are, entering the bottom of the 3rd. Jack Picardo up at bat. This one is lined out and caught at center field. One out. Now to bat will be number 18, Michael Gertler. One out. This one is lined out and caught again at center field. 2 outs. Up to bat for Pequannock will be Nick Koltak, the designated hitter. Pequannock with 2 outs. This one's gonna go foul. 0-1. One count. This one's popped up. And caught. That's going to be out number 3 to end off our third inning as we now enter the top of the fourth shortly. Here we are, entering the top of the fourth with number 23, Pat Lang, up to bat for the Madison Dodgers. On tie. 1-0. Strike one, count even at 1-1. Two one. So strike start. 3-1. That's going to be ball 4 for the walk. Now to bat will be number 6, Will Bias. And we'll have a pinch runner come in at first. So Pat Lang will be taken out, and pinch running for him will be number 5, Mac Russo. So runner on first, no outs. Pickoff attempt. Runner will be safe. Try and go for the bunt. The runner's gonna go. And he's out. One out. Strike one on the count for the batter, Will Bias. And now no runners on base. Lined out to center field. It'll be a base hit. And it's a good thing that they did get that runner out, because that runner would have been on third, or he would have tried to get home maybe to make it 3-2 Madison. So good out by Pequannock there. But it's a base hit, and number 10, Jackson Strauss up to bat, with the runner once again back on first. Pickoff attempt here. Runner safe at first. One out. Two out. Three-out count. And that's ball 4. That'll move a runner at first to second. And now we're going to have a timeout on the mound. Coach McBurney will have a chat. For a quick meeting, Gertler still will remain on the mound. Just looking to get 2 more outs here for Pequannock. Also as a bat is the pitcher, number 11, Luke McGuire. 2 runners on base, 1 in scoring position for Madison. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Oh, 2 on Luke McGuire. And this one is lined out to right field. And the runners will halt. No one's going to come in and score. The bases will be loaded. It's a base hit for Madison with 1 out. We're going to have another meeting on the mound here. And that looks like that will be it for Michael Gertler. And we're going to have a pitching change as the bullpen warmed up here. Got warmed up. And coming in is going to be number 17, Austin Baum. Will come in relief for Michael Gertler, the starter. So let's get his stats up for you guys. And here they are. So, coming in relief for the starter Michael Gertler will be number 17, Austin Baum. He'll be entering this game with a 0-0 record at even, so no record. He'll be coming in with a 4.38 ERA. He has pitched for 3.2 innings, has allowed 2 hits, 1 walk, has hit 1 batter, and has struck out 3, averaging 0.75 strikeouts per game. That's your stats for Austin Baum, the relieving pitcher coming out of the bullpen here for Michael Gertler. Gertler will remain in the game, though, as he'll move to first base now. So he'll be taking care of first base. Bryce Rosen was the one who started, which is usually the lineup situation when Gertler is on the mound. When Gertler's not on the mound, he's playing at first base. He'll return to that position now that Austin Baum's on the mound. So Gertler's going to come out in a tie game situation, so whatever happens, well, I think it depends since Gertler made the bases fully loaded here for Madison, if any of these runs score, I think those earned runs will be on him, and the win or loss will count on him in that situation. But I believe if Austin Baum can get out of this, the record will be on him, because he'll look to maybe get his first win in a tie situation. So Gertler got through 4 innings, and we'll see how many Austin Baum is able to get through. Hopefully he's able to complete the game as he gets ready to go. And here we are as we get back into this game in the bases loaded situation with 1 out. Austin Baum will look to try to get Pequannock out of this jam here. As top of the order is now up to bat here for Madison. That's going to be number 1, Liam Melvin. And a tie game here. Of course, Madison looking to get the lead here. Liam Melvin up to bat. Bases are loaded with 1 out. In a tie game at 2-2. That one's high, and it's out of here. It's a grand slam. That's going to clear the bases here. It's 6-2 Madison. So, Liam Melvin picks up a grand slam. The bases loaded there as he clears them on a home run to make it 6-2 with 1 out. And now, up to bat is Carter Ferris. One count. Two one. That one goes foul. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. On strike 3 for out number 2. Now up to bat is Sam Burke. This one gets out to center field. It's a base hit. Now to bat is Chris Vaughn, number 16. Pickoff attempt. This one gets past Gertler. The runner's gonna go. He'll steal second. He'll go for third. And he will be safe at third. So now another runner in scoring position, big time for Madison here. They're gonna intentionally walk Chris Vaughn here. As the count was 0-0, he's gonna go to first. So now runner's gonna be at each corner here. So 2 outs, so runner on each corner now. And now Andrew Holland up to bat. Andrew Haviland. Also, I didn't see this, but the runner at first went and stole second on the pitch. So now 2 runners in scoring position for Madison. Two-0. This one is line foul. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Pequannock looking to just get out of this so they can get back up to back here. Batter will take time. And he's ready to go. Walked up. It's going to go into foul territory and out. Count will stay the same at 2-2. And this one is ground to the third, over the first, and they don't get it. And another run's gonna score, and one more will score. It's 8-2 Madison. So that'll be another costly error there from Pequannock's fielding there, as Madison now leads by 6 runs. And now number 23, Pat Lang, is up to bat. One out. One count. One. One. Swing and a miss. The count's full at 3-2. Batter will take time. Foul ball. I'll keep the count alive there. This one's grounded over to third, over to first, and Gertler gets the out. And that'll do it for the top of the fourth. Unfortunately, a disastrous sequence for Pequannock. Gertler, of course, came out with the bases loaded, and Austin Baum came in a high-pressure situation, and unfortunately gave up a grand slam to make it 6-2. And then Madison got 2 more runners on base and also later to score in position, and then a costly error at first base resulted in 2 more runs being scored, And that made it 8-2, so Pequannock is trailing by 6 runs and will look to get themselves back in it here now that they're back up to bat for the bottom of the 4th momentarily. Here we are entering the bottom of the 4th. Pequannock up to bat. Nick Zucala leading off here for the bottom of the 4th. Pequannock trailing by 6 runs after a rough top of the 4th here. And this one's grounded over to first for the out. And now Bryce Rosen up to bat. And this one's popped up and caught. 2 outs. Up to bat is Bobby Van Riper now. So with 2 outs, Bobby Van Riper up to bat. Why not? This one's fouled. Two one. Two count. This one's popped up in foul territory. The catcher makes the catch, and that's out number 3. And now That'll be it for the 4th inning, and we'll now enter the top of the 5th momentarily. And we're going to have another pitching change here for Pequannock. So Austin Baum's going to come out. And we're actually going to see Jack Picardo, who was playing shortstop, of course, now take the mound, as he also can pitch, by the way. So let's pull up his stats for you guys. So Jack Picardo is coming in this game with a 2-0 record with a 3.11 ERA. He has pitched for 9 innings. He has allowed 10 hits, 1 walk, has hit 0 batters, and has 9 strikeouts with a strikeout average of 4.5 strikeouts per game. So Picardo will take the mound, and Bobby Van Riper is going to take the shortstop position where Jack Picardo normally plays, and coming in at second base, which is where Bobby Van Riper normally plays, is going to be number 4, Matt Mistretti. So Mistretti at second base, and Bobby Van Riper will move to shortstop, and of course Picardo will now take the mound for Pequannock. Picardo has 2 starts. They were both road games for Pequannock. His first start was at Clifton, if I'm not mistaken. And then, yep, I'm just checking. Yep, that's right. And then his second start was against Randolph. Of course, his first start against Clifton was a 7-5 win, and then his second start was a 7-2 win at Randolph. So this is his first action here at home and on the broadcast. We'll see how he does. So he's had 2 solid starts, and of course he's coming out as a bullpen pitcher today. So of course, we had Gertler start, and then he got taken out, and then we had Austin Baum coming in relief, and now Jack Picardo coming in. So here we are entering the top of the 5th. Picardo on the mound now, and back at the top of the order for Madison with Liam Melvin up. I'm sorry, number 6, Will Bias up to bat. 1-0 count on Bias. This one will be a strike. 1-1. Strike 2. Two count. Counts now full. And that's a walk. Hold on, hold on. That will be a strikeout. The ump initially signaled it as a walk. He didn't make a sound, but he changed his mind. It's an out. So Pequannock picks up a huge strikeout here for Pequannock. Now at bat is Jackson Strauss as he fouls that one away. 0-1. One-two count. It should be strike two. It says 1-1 on our scoreboard. As the first one was fouled away. So I'm not sure what it should be. It says 2-1 on our scoreboard, so I think we're just gonna change it to that to be safe. So that's what it says on scoreboard. I think it's 1-2, but it says 2-1. But this one's popped up here. It's far, but it's caught at center field there for the out. What a catch there by Nick Zucala as he fell over the soft fence there, but a great catch. So 2 outs, and now Luke McGuire up to bat for Madison. One out. Strike one. 1-1 count. Two one on Luke McGuire. Strike two. The count will now even at 2-2. This one lined over to third and over to first for the out. That'll be out number 3 as we now enter the bottom of the 5th. Also, I should have mentioned this as I just noticed this. Michael Garler's out again at first. Well, taken out as he came in at first base, which is what he plays when he's not pitching after he got taken off the mound. But due to that error, I'm going to assume Bryce Rosen's back playing first base for Pequannock. So, Bryce Rosen at first. Of course, Van Riper's now at short with Matt Machey at second. And, of course, Cooper at third still. And then, of course, you got Picardo on the mound now. Unless there's another pitch and change. So, Pequannock will be back up to bat for the bottom of the 5th, looking to, again, get some runs in here as they're down by 6. Here we are entering the bottom of the fifth with Pequannock back up to bat. And leading off for the bottom of the fifth will be number 20, Cooper Carlin. And this one's popped up. In foul territory. Oh, excuse me, in fair territory. Caught. 1 out. Now Donovan Castle up to bat. Looked like it was going to go foul, but caught in fair territory right outside the infield at first. So, back at the top of the order, Castle up to bat here. Of course, Luke McGuire still pitching here for Madison. And this one is grounded to first and out. 2 outs. And now Tommy Korn up to bat. One out on Tommy Korn. This is ball 2 as this one gets behind. This one is grounded foul. 2-1. Three one on Tommy Korn for the count. This one strike stir for ball 4. Tommy Korn will get to first with a walk. Now at the bat will be number 2. The pitcher now, Jack Picardo. Pickoff attempt on Tommy Korn. He'll be safe at first. This one is popped up and caught at center field for the 3rd out. And that'll do it for the 5th inning as we now enter the top of the 6th. Also should mention this with another fielding change that we didn't notice earlier. Thomas Picardo's not catching behind the plate anymore. It's now number 12, Luke McCabe. So Luke McCabe behind the plate. Bryce Rosen back at first after Gertler had a little stint there. And then, of course, we have number 4, Matt Mastretti at second. And then, of course, Bobby Van Riper now playing the shortstop position. And then Cooper Carlin still at 3rd. Here we are in the top of the 6th. Picardo returning to the mound here. I believe that is Luke McGuire up to bat. I can't see the number. Nope, excuse me. Back at the top of the order now, it's number 1, Liam Melvin, who's dealt a strike on his first pitch, 0-1. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Two. This one is grounded over and rolls its way out to right field. It's a base hit. So runner on first, base hit for Liam Melvin. And now Carter Ferris up to bat. This one is grounded to third. They'll try to make a double play. They don't get it. Runner's gonna keep going. And Carter Ferris will get the second. They will get one out though. Cooper Carlin made the play over to, I believe that was Bobby Van Riper. Quank with one out though, but a runner's in scoring position for Madison. One count. This one's high at left field, and it's caught. Tigan is the runner at second. He'll get to third. It is 2 outs though. So Madison with the runner at third. And now it's about is going to be number 16, Chris Vaughn. Good block there by Luke McCabe. 1-0. Two zero. Three out. Jack Picardo finds the strike zone. It's 3-1. That's ball 4. It's a walk. A runner will now be at each corner with 2 outs. Now to bat is number 2, Andrew Haviland. This one's drilled to left field, and is that one out? I believe that was ruled a home run. Had to check if that one bounced over the fence, but no, it looked like it got over. So it's a 2-run homer to make it 11-2. Excuse me, 3-run homer, including the batter too. I'm not sure if it was a home run. It looked like a double from my angle, but it was a homer, so a 3-run homer by Madison. And it's a 9-run lead for the Dodgers as number 23, Pat Lang, is up to bat. Oh, 1. This one is lined out over to Matt Mastretti. Gets to the Bryce Rosen. Does he get the tag? Yes, he does. There's the out. So that'll do it for the top of the 6th as Pequannock gets back up to bat for the bottom of the 6th. Unfortunately, they give up some more runs on a 3-run homer. It's 11-2. Here we are entering the bottom of the sixth. Up to bat is Matt Mistretti. 1-0 on Matt Mistretti. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Two, 1 count. And this one is grounded over, too short, and he's not able to make the play there as he bobbled that one. And it's a base hit for Mistretti. Now up to bat is number 23, Nick Koltak. A 1 on Nick Koltak. And this one gets over to third. They make the play to second, and it'll be a double play. And now Nick Zucala will be up to bat. This one's high at right field, and it's gone. A solo home run for Nick Zucala. It's 11-3. So Pequannock does get one here. It's Nick Zucala with the solo homer. Sucks that Madison got that double play there, as would have had some extra runners on base there to get some more runs in. But you'll take what you can get here. And now Bryce Rosen up to bat. One out. On Bryce Rosen. This one is grounded initially to the shortstop, but that one bounces off of him. It'll be a base hit for Bryce Rosen. Bobby Van Riper up to bat now. A 1 on Van Riper. This one gets out to left field. It's another base hit. Advancing to second is Bryce Rosen. 2 outs, but 2 runners on base. And now Cooper Carlin at the bat. 1-0 on Cooper Carlin. This one's high and caught at right field for the out. That'll do it for the 6th inning. And we'll be now entering the top of the 7th momentarily. And we're going to have another pitch and change for Pequannock. So Jack Picardo is going to return to his shortstop position. And we're going to have Matt Mistretti on the mound. Let's pull up his stats for you guys. Here we go. So Matt Mistretti in for the top of the 7th here. He's coming in with a 0-0 record, so no record. He'll be coming in with a 3.18 ERA. He has pitched for 2.2 innings, has allowed 4 hits, 5 walks, has hit 0 batters, and only has 1 strikeout with a strikeout average of 0.5 strikeouts per game. So Matt Mistretti will get some action now as the lineup around him will revert back up to what it was to start here. So Bobby Van Riper back to second base, and Jack Picardo back to shortstop. Bryce Rosen still at first, and Luke McCabe still behind the plate catching. And of course, the third base position will still stay the same with Cooper Carlin. Here we are, entering the top of the 7th. As this one's popped up. Over to right field. It's foul. On the line. Oh, 1. Also, we should mention who's at bat. That is number 6, Chris Vaughn. One for the count. Two one. Three one. This one is grounded to second. Van Riper over to Bryce Rosen for the out. And now Jackson Strauss up to bat. Excuse me for the misread there. That was actually number 6, Will Bias up to bat, not Chris Vaughn, who just grounded out. So Will Bias grounds out. Jackson Strauss up to bat for the Dodgers. A 1 on Strauss. One count. And this one gets out to center field. A base hit for Madison. With 1 out. Now its bat is the pitcher, number 11, Luke McGuire. Pickoff attempt at first. Runner is safe. Two-0 count. Foul back. 2-1. Three-one count. Excuse me. 2-2 count. Runner goes. It's fouled. So he'll have to go back. Runner goes, and he will steal second. Count will be full as well at 3-2. Oh, excuse me. I think that was a strikeout, so it will actually be 2 outs. So when the runner went, the batter struck out. This one gets behind. 1-0 count, and the runner will steal third. This one is caught at right field for the third out. And that's going to do it for the top of seventh. And we will now enter the bottom of the seventh. Pequannock will have to score here if they want to stay alive. It's going to be a lot of work, though. We'll also have a new pitcher on the mound for Madison as number 22, Tom Faraloyo. If I haven't pronounced that correctly, apologies if we're mispronouncing that. Will be coming in. Relief for Luke McGuire, who had a great outing for the Dodgers, only allowing 3 runs. So here we are in the bottom of 7th. Here we are in the bottom of 7th. This is the final stretch here. New pitcher on the mound for Madison as number 22, Tom Faraloyo. Faralolo, I think is how you pronounce it, is coming in relief for Luke McGuire, who had a great outing, of course. Castle fouls the first pitch back, 0-1. This one strikes dirt. This one is drilled out to right field. It will be a base hit for Castle to get things started here. Tommy Korn up to bat for Pequannock now. 1-0 on Tommy Korn. Two 0. Two 1 count. That one was fouled. Three 1. This one gets over to short, and they'll get the out. At first and second, it's a double play. And now Jack Picardo up to bat. One 0 on Jack Picardo. This one goes to short. 0 at first, and that'll do it for the ball game, as that's out number 3. So Pequannock, unfortunately, will drop this game to split the series out 1-1. Both teams getting wins against each other on the road. So unfortunate, tough loss for Pequannock here, as you know they had a very good 9-inning win at Madison with a score of 7-6, and unfortunately today they didn't have anything going offensively, and Madison had all the momentum as they take down the Pequannock Golden Panthers with a score of 11-3. So Madison will advance to an overall record of 12-3, from 12-3 to 13-3. And Pequannock will drop down from 12-6 to 12-7. And of course, Madison will also jump to a 5-1 divisional record, if I am not mistaken. We'll double check that. Yes, they will jump to a 5-1 divisional record, and Pequannock will drop down to a 6-2 divisional record, which I believe will put Madison back at first place based off of win percentage, even though Pequannock has one more game played. I'm not sure how that works. But anyways, that'll do it here at the PTHS baseball field here on TJK NETWORK between the Madison Dodgers and your Pequannock Golden Panthers. Unfortunately, Pequannock falls short and gets taken down with a final score of 11-3. Anyways, we will see you in the next one. This is Todd Castlesack reporting this game to you live. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Peace out.